There is a jar sitting in almost every kitchen, filled with a white crystalline powder we associate with love.
We bake it into birthday cakes and stir it into coffee. We view it as a treat that makes life sweet.
We are told it provides energy. That, in moderation, it is harmless.
But for the aging cardiovascular system, this white powder is not a treat. It is a vascular toxin. It causes an immediate acute paralysis of your blood vessels within minutes of ingestion.
It strips away the protective slime layer and shuts down the gas that keeps arteries open.
If you eat it at breakfast, arteries are stiff by mid-morning. You live in chronic constriction.
The substance is not salt, and it is not cocaine. It is refined sugar. In this expose, we dismantle the innocence of the sugar bowl and provide the vascular rescue protocol.
Before we dive in, hit that button so you never miss a health tip made just for you.
Part 1. The endothelial shutdown.
Your arteries are lined with intelligent cells called the endothelium. The master controller.
It produces nitric oxide, a gas that tells the artery to relax and widen.
However, the endothelium is incredibly sensitive to blood glucose levels.
When you consume sugar, blood glucose spikes rapidly. Postprandial hyperglycemia.
This releases free radicals like superoxide, which attack and neutralize the nitric oxide.
Without the gas, arteries clamp down. They become physically stiffer for hours. Part 2. The destruction of the glycocalyx.
The glycocalyx is a microscopic hair-like coating, like a forest of seaweed.
It is the Teflon coating. It prevents cholesterol and platelets from sticking.
High blood sugar shears off these delicate hairs like a lawnmower cutting grass.
The wall underneath is exposed and sticky. Cholesterol can now latch on. Part 3. The caramelization of the body. Glycation.
Like onions browning in a pan, sugar binds to protein under heat. This is glycation.
This happens inside your body at 98.6 degrees. Sugar accelerates it.
Sugar binds to collagen and elastin, forming cross-links called AGEs. It turns flexible arteries into stiff plastic pipes. Biological superglue.
The pulse wave moves too fast, slamming into delicate capillaries of the brain.
A high-sugar diet accelerates vascular aging by decades. Part 4. The fructose paradox. Sucrose is 50% glucose and 50% fructose. Only the liver processes fructose.
When you eat sugar, the liver gets overwhelmed metabolizing fructose.
A byproduct is uric acid. It inhibits nitric oxide inside the cells. We think of gout, but uric acid also causes immediate vasoconstriction.
It creates a double hit, fatty liver disease, and shuts down artery relaxation.
High fructose corn syrup provides a massive dose of this artery-stiffening compound.
Part 5. The insulin-sodium connection.
Sugar triggers insulin release. Insulin tells kidneys to reabsorb sodium. Usually kidneys flush salt, but high insulin makes them hoard it. Where salt goes, water follows. This increases blood volume. High volume in stiff arteries raises blood pressure. Eating sugar makes you salt sensitive. To lower pressure, lower the sugar. Part 6. The brain starvation.
Your brain relies on steady flow. When arteries stiffen, vessels clamp down.
Scans show reduced blood flow to cognitive centers hours after a sugary drink.
Biologically, your brain is being slowly suffocated.
This chronic reduction is a leading cause of vascular dementia.
It creates lesions in white matter, slowing thinking and balance.
If you want to keep your mind sharp, keep supply lines open. Sugar closes them.
Part 7. The hidden sources. Sugar is hidden in savory foods. Bread, sauce, dressing, ketchup.
Especially low-fat products. Manufacturers add sugar to replace flavor.
A healthy bran muffin can have more sugar than a donut.
You must be a detective. Look for dextrose, maltodextrin, agave.
Agave is 90% fructose, one of the worst sweeteners for your liver. Honey is still sugar. Without fiber, you get the same spike.
Part 8. The addiction cycle.
Why do we eat it? Because it acts like a drug.
It triggers dopamine in the reward center, same as cocaine and nicotine.
The brain builds tolerance. You need more to get the same feeling.
The crash makes you tired and irritable, driving you to seek more.
For seniors, it is a self-soothing mechanism for loneliness or pain.
Breaking addiction is hard. It causes withdrawal symptoms.
Part 9. The solution. The antidote. The body is resilient. It can heal.
We live in the real world. Sometimes you will eat cake. How to protect yourself.
Hack 1. The vinegar trick. Acetic acid slows down sugar breakdown.
It makes muscles sensitive to insulin. Drink vinegar water before carbs. This can reduce the glucose spike by up to 30%.
Hack 2. The fiber firewall. Never eat sugar on an empty stomach.
On an empty stomach, sugar hits like a tsunami.
Fiber coats the intestine, creating a mesh that slows sugar absorption.
Always eat veggies first, then protein, saving sugar for the end.
Hack 3, the muscle sponge. Move immediately after eating.
Go for a walk. Do squats. Muscles pull glucose without insulin.
Part 10. The Safe Sweeteners.
You don't have to live without sweetness. Use natural options.
Stevia. 0 calories, 0 impact. Safe for endothelium.
Monk fruit, derived from melon. Sweet, without metabolic cost. Erythritol, sugar alcohol found in fruit. Generally well tolerated.
Allulose, tastes like sugar but not metabolized.
These allow you to have your cake and eat it too without damage.
Conclusion: the bitter truth and the sweet life. The white powder is not a friend. It prioritizes profit over health.
It stiffens arteries, clogs kidneys, and starves your brain.
But you have the power to change the recipe.
Reverse stiffness. Regrow the glycocalyx. Restore blood flow.
Let sweetness come from family and memories, not powder.
Clear the pantry. Clear the arteries. Reclaim vitality.
Do you struggle with sugar cravings? Have you tried quitting?
Share your experience below. Your story helps others.
If helpful, type 1. If not, type 0.
Like, share, subscribe to protect your brain and heart.
Thank you for watching.
And take care of yourself.